Indianapolis. Tonight, we're on to week 2 of the NFL season. We got a good one on tap, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts, as this one is underway on EA Sports. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Their first play from scrimmage is a pickup of 13. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity. And that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now, we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete. But the Vikings are 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1. And they've gotten a pretty good deal from the schedule makers as well. Home dates in Weeks 1 and 2.
And I would believe that they would need to take advantage of that, partner, because as you can imagine, the road dates will pile up later this season. So this is a great opportunity for them to put some early
rush coming, and he's taken down. Lucas Van Ness getting free there to bring him down. By that time, it looked like he essentially just ran right into the pass rush.
Yeah, partner, I'm not much of an outdoorsman, but the fish jumped right into the net, didn't he? Because you've got to make sure that you're deep enough that you can get around the defensive end, have an angle there. But he couldn't do it because he actually cut that one off. Really nice play coming off the edge.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. So on fourth down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright. It's a net of 40 there, a punt of 48, and a return of 8. And it'll be Packer football here, first down and 10. They'll begin the drive with a run by Diller. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, second down. This defense for the Vikings, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way. They got the football back 4 times in the win.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On third down, here's Jones. A little juke, and he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. After the run by Jones, here's first and 10. A handoff as they run the counter play. Pushing his way through and taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Running right, here's Dillon. 20! And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 31 yards there and a first down. They run again with Dillon. Shoves him away. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. 40 yards rushing for him now to this point. From the 6 now on 2nd and 3. They run once more with Dillon. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal. Jones will score. Touchdown, Packers. Extra point attempt to come here. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
Makes the score Packers 7, Vikings nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they come off a victory over the weekend, but now the quick turnaround here for this Thursday night game. How does that affect how teams like this approach these short turnarounds?
Well, wins and losses always factor into, how you're getting ready for the next game. But equally as important when you have the short turnaround, what is your injury situation? Are you losing key guys? And if so, how well have the backups prepared for this? Because you don't have much time to get them ready. They have to be ready before this week in order to play well in this game.
10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. Do you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. Off the play fake. Moses, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
Here we go, Scott.
On 1st down, Moses going underneath. He's got Hawkinson. Bulldozes past him. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Off play action. Moses. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Vikings are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Joseph connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
All right, partner, get that disapproving look off of your face. He did get it out to the 1-yard line. Yeah, I know. Wasn't the best play in the world. He's hoping his offense can bail him out.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Now, they were winners in the season opener Sunday. Now they get the quick turnaround game here on Thursday night. But, CD, you say this is an ideal setup for them. Why?
Well, it's just the way the schedule lines up because everyone's got to play a Thursday game, and that's because of competitive balance. So, let's face it, would you rather play week 2 when you're still relatively fresh and excited about the season? or week 15 when you've had a season's worth of bumps and bruises to factor in, and who knows what your record might be at that time as well.
In motion right comes Reed.
Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here.
Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6.
Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24.
An inside give to Jones. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. Up the middle, Jones. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Give that sack to Harrison Phillips, the big man. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
No, they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Back to throw. Parks.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 38-yard line. Off the play fake. Parks.
That one caught downfield by Watson.
Touchdown, Packers.
Christian Watson.
His first touchdown of the new season. And the Packers have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes the score 14-7. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And he will have a Vikings first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. A nice throw right there. And, Charles, this is game number 2 in the NFL for this young rookie. His guys getting the victory last week, and he played pretty well by most accounts. Curious, what did you see?
I saw something similar to what you described, Brandon, because I saw a guy who looked the part, a guy who was in command. not just with the touchdown passes, but definitely look to be in control of the offense as well. And you have both know that's often uncommon for a rookie quarterback.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. First down now, but that clock rolling. And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Moses. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. They could not contain Kenny Clark as he gets home for the sack.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Operating from the gun. Moses working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. He's going to try and take off with it. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the 1st half. Joseph now to have the PAT. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Stop made there by Brian Asamoah.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
He'll drop this underneath for Jones, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the 2nd half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. The fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this 3rd quarter at their own 25. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. This offense ready for the first drive of the 3rd quarter. Quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun 2nd half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the 1st half. And now, here in the 2nd half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
On third down, Parks. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Off play action. Parks. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 59 yards after the big play. A chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Back to throw. Parks to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Aaron Jones, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Nwangu now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Going underneath, he's got Hockenson. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
To throw on 3rd down, Moses looks again for T.J. Hockenson, and he's got him again. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 8 yards there on a 1st down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And he's got this to Jefferson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. Now a run up the middle with Drake. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. And they're going to speed things up here. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 78 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
I love football lingo and the evolution of it all. Nickel defense makes sense, right? 5 defensive backs. But then you go to 6. What are you going to call that? And they call it a
double
dime. A dime, which is just very simple for them. The math doesn't add up. But I know one thing. Offenses love to run against dime defenses. Typically, the bigger guys have an advantage against the smaller defensive backs when they're blocking downfield.
And we saw that advantage right there. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Vikings are an extra point away from drawing level. Joseph connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 21. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the 3rd quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first 2 drives of the 3rd quarter, 1 for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Running up the middle, here's Dillon. And he'll get this up to about the 40. Tackle there by Lewis Seen.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Parks. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now whistles here, flag down. I think one of the Packer linemen was moving. And this offense back to needing 10 yards after the false start. 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Parks.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Andrew Booth picks it off.
And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. On 1st and 10, Moses. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. The wise move there, looked like nobody open, now 2nd down.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it 3rd manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Now a draw play with Drake. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. Delayed give there out of the gun. Defense was ready.
Yeah, and I'm not a big fan of a draw play out of the shotgun formation because the quarterback's not having much action where he's getting away from the line of scrimmage. He's catching the football, making a little head fake, and then handing it off. You should be able to read it as they did there.
Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 34 yards there and a 1st down. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10.
Still inside the 20. Touchdown, Packers. A.J. Dillon, 54 yards. And the Packers strike quickly to take the lead here in the fourth.
Point after here coming up. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and
Off the play fake. Moses.
Open man, he's got Jefferson across the formation.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Back to throw. Moses.
Pass complete to Addison.
So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it's second down. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 21. They'll look to throw again.
There's Addison. Touchdown, Vikings.
From 21 yards away.
And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this fourth quarter.
Boy, what a start to the week this has been. All tied fourth quarter as the kick's away.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try and grab that lead back. And this will be a Packers first down as the tackle made here at the 36.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. Shreds taking it right down Broadway.
He's still on his feet. And he'll be ridden out of bounds all the way down at the 15-yard line. 149 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Dillon now on 1st and 10.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
A.J. Dillon
with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns.
And the Packers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth.
Point after try forthcoming. It's up and good, and they've jumped back ahead, 35-28. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
Here are the
the Vikings now to start their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. The end result, 21 yards. Off play action. Moses. And this one is incomplete.
Some coaches like to take the shorter, more reliable yardage, and some, they like to go for the big shot. No fear in risking a deep ball there, but it wasn't enough to get them the completion.
Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Moses. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 44-yard line. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Back to throw again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 33. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Throwing on first down. Moses. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Moses. That is caught inside the 5. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Boy, what a start to the week this has been. All tied 4th quarter as the kick's away. And the fair catch taken. No time will come off the clock. And they will begin this critical drive at the 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
2nd down, another shot for Jones. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Well, this feels like a late season game, even though it's just week 2. Here's a big 3rd down. They'll try and run for the first with Dillon. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. Again, it's Dillon. Shouting through the defense. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Up the middle they run. Here's Dillon. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
This is 1st and 10. Now Dillon on the inside give. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And this is taken in at the 5. And he's in for the game-winning score with no time left on the clock.